Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your tarot card reading for July 2023. Feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and to leave behind for others whatever does not. Once I lay out the cards, I'll go through their placements, meanings, and do some clarifications. And at the end of the reading, I'll pull a couple of oracle cards to see how this month is affecting your love life and career. So first we look at what's presenting itself and showing up this month. You have the King of Cups. Then we take a look at the past influence. You have the Seven of Pentacles. Third, we look at what can weigh you down. You have the Four of Cups. And here we look at what can lift you up. You have the King of Cups. Fifth, we explore what it is you want. You have the Page of Pentacles. And lastly, we look at something you don't yet know that you need, and you have the Seven of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, the influencing energy of this reading, you have the Ace of Pentacles. So opportunities for prosperity, investments, financial improvement in life, new jobs, new relationships. So let's see what we have here. You've got 3 court cards. You've got no wands showing up. And so let's see here. What you have showing up for you with this Knight of Cups, and then you have the King of Cups lifting you up. It seems like romance, love, emotional connections, tapping into your emotions. So your element is water, and this month there is a new moon in Cancer on July 17th. So basically it could be a way for you to kind of reinvent yourself. Possibly this Knight of Cups is, kind of how you are, and what can lift you up is reinventing yourself as this King of Cups, or this could be other people. But with the Knight of Cups, it seems like there is either opportunities for romance, for you to be more romantic, to tap into your more creative, imaginative side. So let's clarify this Knight of Cups. We have the Two of Wands. So here are some wands. So it seems like there is kind of something that you've been contemplating, something that maybe it has been good, but you want to kind of you've been hesitant about really investing in it emotionally, but you can really turn that up a notch with this Knight of Cups. And if you take a look at the past with this Seven of Pentacles, it could be kind of like you have been questioning or assessing what's going on and kind of trying to do what's practical. Maybe been focusing on the way something looks or how others would think it would look. So just kind of being a little bit safe with it. So I'm going to clarify this Seven of Pentacles. We have here the Five of Swords. So it's almost as if you've been kind of wondering if it's something you'll have to walk away from, making sure that it's not a lose-lose situation. But this month there's an opportunity to kind of really emotionally invest in whatever this is for you, whether it's a new relationship, whether it's a new job, something that you can something that is an opportunity for you to really fully invest yourself in. So what can weigh you down with the Four of Cups here is just really kind of not being aware of what's going on around you, kind of looking at not necessarily the negatives, but getting lost in your own emotions or your own, fears of things not really happening the way you want. And really, with the Four of Cups, the key is to be grateful for what you have, be grateful for the small things. But let's take a look at what we have here. We have the Ace of Wands. So if you're, kind of not really aware of what's really going on around you, you're kind of just in like focusing on your own emotions, and just kind of being like, woe is me, or not even woe is me, like just not engaging in life because you're too tied up in whatever this emotional assessment is. It's like you're going to miss the opportunities to really grab life by the wands and make things happen. So it's with this 2 wands here, it's like you're waiting for something. You've been waiting for some kind of something to pull you or push you in the right direction. So just be aware that being like focused too much on yourself, and how you're feeling, as opposed to kind of seeing like your connections with others or what's going on with others around you, or how others might perceive you, or like anything other than just being grateful, it might lead you to miss the right opportunity. So here, this King of Cups can help lift you up. This could be you really tapping into your King of Cupness, or it could be you being connected with a King of Cups, someone who is emotionally grounded, someone who is supportive, someone who is creative, artistic, and really not afraid to show their emotional side. So here we have this Death card. So there's some type of change, some type of loss or transformation. And it could be a transformation going on with you or someone, that you care about, someone that you are close to. So here, it seems like what you want with this Page of Pentacles, is you're curious about what you can create, what you can create in this world and what the world has in store for you. This could be, career, it could be a new job, could be love, but it's as if you're really wanting to take that step out of your safety zone. So here we have the High Priestess. So what's interesting is this High Priestess is kind of reminding me of this 7 of Swords that you have in the area of something you don't yet know that you need. And the High Priestess is about trusting your intuition, but it's also about secrets. It's also about knowing what to keep to yourself, and when, secrets being revealed in, when the time's right. So let's take a look. It's almost as if like really trusting your intuition, trusting that how you feel is going to like lead you in the right direction. It's going to tell you what you need. It's going to, if you're kind of looking at what you can, what the world can teach you with this kind of Page of Pentacles energy, as opposed to kind of like figuring out why the world isn't being a certain way for you, or how come things aren't having this end result for you. It's as if this energy is going to unlock a lot of secrets for you, or unlock a lot of doors that maybe you weren't aware of in the first place, and kind of reveal, to you certain, opportunities that you weren't aware of. And it might, with these like Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, this Page of Pentacles, even the Knight of Cups kind of vibe, and even the Death card, it might be like a sudden change is possible, something that really motivates you. So with the 7 of Swords being something you don't yet know that you need, it could be like just time. You needed time to assess things on your own, like, without other people putting in their opinions, about how you want to present yourself, how you want to move forward, what it would mean to you to actually like tap into your, like follow that emotional pull and really see what is outside of your safety zone. And here you have the 9 of Wands, and this is like someone who like feels like they need to protect something. So it seems like there was something that you've needed to protect. It could be the way you presented yourself to others, the way that you know, certain dreams that you had for yourself, certain desires. But it's almost as if like it's something that you needed to do, maybe in order to allow yourself to go through certain emotional things. There's certain things in the way that you thought about things, the way that you pursued certain things that others might not really, not necessarily agree with, but you didn't need their approval, and maybe didn't seek their approval or don't seek their approval, but it's something that you feel like you needed to do in order to protect, protect something about yourself, about, whatever is transforming here. And seems like there is new, things are going to be revealed, whenever they need to be revealed. There's changes that are going to be made and new opportunities coming in for you. And basically it's like, to me, it's almost like you don't need to apologize. You don't need to try to make other people happy. You don't need to stress about anything other than following what lifts you up and like makes you feel fulfilled. So Cancer, I'm going to close off with Wisdom of the Oracle for messages about how all this influences your love life and career. So let's see about your love life. You have this message in a bottle. So it's almost as if like there are signs out there that you can see. It could have to do with, this high priestess and being actually curious about what the world has to offer, being able to like connect the dots, or at least being curious about connecting the dots or connecting the pomegranate's seeds. But here it's almost as if when you kind of pursue this change that you need to make to go after what it is that you want, then you'll be able to see better the signs that are there about the direction that love wants to take you or needs to take you. And here, it's actually making me think of this, these bubbles here. And this bubble's kind of escaping the cup for the Knight of Cups, this message in the bottle. So let's take a look at your career. We have this Breathe card. So take some time to meditate, relax. If you feel that you are really focusing too much internally, then take some time to dedicate to slowing things down. Being grateful, practice being in the moment, in the here and now, so that you can take these opportunities, grab these new inspirations, moments of adventure, excitement when they present themselves to you. So Cancer, I hope that this reading provides a helpful perspective of your July. We'll see you next time. Take care.